I'm Melanie, and this is my husband, BK. We have two children here in AISS. Natalie is in year 10, and Adam is in year 8 at the moment. I would say they're happy. They like it here. She has been here for 2 years now, and he has been here for 1 year plus. I remember one day, soon after he joined AISS, he suddenly said to us, "Mama, Papa, I like this school because I actually learned something here. The teachers are actually teaching me something." So I think they not only enjoy coming to school, they actually enjoy learning here. Would you like to say something?
Well, we both happen to share the same children, so they are in year 8 and year 11. And
Year 10.
year 10, right? Okay. The thing that I'm happy about is that, they don't mind going to school and they actually like going to school. And to me, I think that's one of the most important things about a school. And I think that's what they like about the school, going to school. That's a very good question. Actually, my wife is the one who found the school, so I think I'll let her answer that question. You are.
It's quite by chance. I had never heard about AISS before this. I was actually looking. We were not happy with the school that our children were previously in, and we were looking for yet another school. So whilst exploring, we kind of narrowed down to one particular school, and I knew a parent who had sent her kids there. In fact, 3 of them. So I contacted her one day, and then all of a sudden she said, "Please don't. Maybe you might not want to consider that school because I'm taking my children out." So I was like, "Oh, really? Where to?" And that's when she told me about AISS, that she had gone to see the school and she's happy and she's definitely signing her kids up. So I decided to make an appointment to see Mr. Un. And when I did, I think he basically sealed the deal. We were very happy with our discussion with him, and he seemed very experienced. So we decided to give the school a try, and we're happy with it.
As usual, it is a process. The first thing we did was we, of course, were asking friends. So friends were one of the main motivating factor. And they told us a lot about the school, and we knew more about the school, and we proceed to take the next step, which was to call up the school. And the first person we met was Mr. Un. He was really open, and it was a very simple school, not where it is today, but you feel this trust because they have nothing to hide.
What BK said is true. There was no sugar coating. Everything was told as it is. He was telling it as it is. This, what you see is what you get, and we like that. We like the honesty. But of course, he also said, feel free to do your research before you sign up and all that. And so we did. I went one step further because I found out that a friend of mine also knew a teacher who teaches in that school, and I spoke to that teacher, and she herself said she had been with the school for many years. And yeah, that was basically what sealed the deal, because I feel the school is only as good as its teachers, and if the teacher was happy to stay that long, then that speaks volumes about the school.
For me, one thing is the teachers. I think that they are very responsive and they are very serious in teaching, and they take a lot of time and trouble to give me feedback on my children. And very importantly, they know who my children are. They do, and when they talk about my children, I know that they know who they are talking about. I have also other impressions. the school has this homely feel, even I think among the teachers and the admin staff and even the principal. You feel like you're walking into a home rather than a school which is faceless, which puts up a facade.
I think for a small school, the range and choice of subjects that are offered is good, and the CCAs are also very relevant. There's not that many CCAs, but the ones that are offered are very relevant and give the children real world exposure. The admin staff are very efficient and very effective, and I can see that Mr. Un entrusts them with a lot of things. So I think the leadership is good as well. That's something we found very unique. Not many schools offer it. The Duke of Edinburgh certificate is very recognized. The kids basically learn to be very well-rounded because there's a community aspect of it, meaning they serve in the community. And the adventure aspect where they go outdoors and be at one with nature.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing I wanted to say, that even the school has the initiative of the mentor and mentee program, where the students learn to be mentors and they also learn to be mentees, and I think that's very humbling and a good exposure for the children to progress. I could talk about this for a long time, but I think to put it in the gist, it would be the maintaining the interest of the child in the activities they do, and also the exposure through the many different kinds of CCA available at the school. I will answer this question with what I find important in the school, or what I think make a school tick. So the first one would be the teachers. The teachers are, I would say, they're all very friendly, and they teach the children to be in the same way, to be positive, to be flamboyant. And most of all, I like the fact that I don't see a new face or a new teacher, every other term in the school. So that's another good positive thing. Location, I really like the location in TTDI. The fees, I think is really good value for money. Really good value for money.
Another thing I find unique is that the premises are very comfortable, and it gives the children a sense that they're in college. There's nice auditorium here as well.
I think generally the people here are nice. You feel like you're talking to people who take ownership of what they do.
The children probably have a sense of what it's like to be in a company, in a way.
Stay the way you are and build on your success, because I think the school has a very good formula, and it should work for a long time to come.
"2020 has been a very strange year for all of us, and not least for our children who have had to, for the first time in their lives, do lessons online. It's been very tough, I must say, but AISS handled it very well. There was no pause even. Everything went on. As soon as MCO was announced, they were ready to be online. They were very agile in that sense, and even PE lessons were online, music lessons as well, and exams. They had exams in April. during the MCO. First time I've heard of that. So they're able to stay agile and be very relevant. I really like that. I respect that.
My message would be, if you're looking for international school, AISS is definitely first on the list, and you should really check out the school first.